Picture this. You've got two identical restaurants, same food, same prices, but one of them has a line around the block and the other one is totally empty. Where do you want to eat? Of course, you choose the one with the line, even though it means waiting. And that decision took you all of half a second at most. Your rational brain didn't even get involved. Now, this ancient survival instinct still drives buying decisions that your customers are making every day. But here's what most marketers miss. That same instinct that makes social proof so powerful, it's exactly why those old school tactics have stopped working. You see, our customers' brains have evolved. After years and years of fake reviews, purchased followers, manufactured testimonials, they've developed what I call an authenticity radar. It's like a trust battery in their head, and it starts skeptical. And every piece of questionable proof drains it further. That generic testimonial from Sarah, who loved the experience, battery drained. That wall of logos from companies they've never heard of, battery's critical. And yes, I'm absolutely talking about that carousel of client logos we all have on our websites. So here's the thing, traditional social proof isn't dead, but it is definitely on its last legs. The companies thriving right now have figured out the difference between what I call consensus seeking and authority building. Consensus seeking is the old playbook. You collect as many testimonials as possible, you show big numbers, and you hope that quantity creates credibility. But authority building, that's showing the right people choose you for the right reasons. It's not about being popular, it's about being undeniably good at what you do. And I'm here to show you 3 examples that absolutely nail this, plus one massive mistake that you are probably hiding on your website right now. Let me show you what I mean. Instead of 5,000 happy customers, imagine you saw this. Here's how we helped reduce Stripe's payment processing time by 23% using behavioral psychology technique that most fintech companies ignore. You see the difference? We're not just claiming success, we're demonstrating expertise. You're not asking people to trust you just because others do. You're giving them the reason to trust you because you clearly know what you're doing. Or how about this? Instead of just saying industry leader, they could say the payment solution chosen by 4 of the 5 fastest growing B2B companies when they need to scale past 10 million of ARR. Specific beats generic every single time. Okay, let's get practical. Here's how you upgrade your social proof from quantity-based to quality-based. Step 1, the credibility transfer. Stop just collecting testimonials from anyone that'll give them to you. Instead, identify the one person that your ideal customer would most want to impress. Then get them to genuinely love your product. One quote from somebody that your buyers respect beats 100 from people that they don't know. Step 2, the methodology reveal. Your case studies are probably boring because you only show the outcome. You have to start showing the process. We increase conversions 40% is nice, but saying, here's the 3-step framework we use to increase conversions 40% and which parts are crucial. Now that builds real authority. And finally, step 3, strategic specificity. Replace your vague claims with precise ones. It's not that 20,000 users trust us, but 3 of the top 5 companies in your industry choose us over our top competitor for this exact challenge. Now, when you're specific, you sound like you know what you're talking about. Now, here's something that's counterintuitive. Perfect social proof actually hurts credibility. You see a product with 500 5-star ratings and nothing else? Your first thought's not, what an amazing product. Makes you think, that's suspicious. But 4.7 stars, where you have a few critical reviews that mention detailed trade-offs, now that starts to feel real. Your customers are smarter than you think. Their BS detectors are highly calibrated. The companies that get this are the ones building actual trust. while their competitors are stuck wondering why their testimonial widgets aren't converting. And this brings me to the biggest mistake that I see. It's so common that I bet it's somewhere on your website right now. The mistake? Testimonial overload without any context. You know the setup. There's a carousel of happy faces saying generic, nice things. Great service. Highly recommend. 5 stars. That's not social proof. That is social noise. Now here's what works instead. One detailed story from the right person. Show their challenge, your solution, and then the specific result. Give it context, you make it credible. Now, if you're new, you might be saying, what if I don't have the perfect customer yet? It's a fair question. Then find 10 to 15 people who represent your ideal buyer and give them your product for free. But make it much more than a transaction. Make it an experience. Follow up, ensure their success, ask thoughtful questions. Look, this isn't about throwing out everything that you've built. It's about being more strategic with what you show and why. So here's your homework. Spend 60 seconds auditing your homepage. That's it. And you will find one piece of generic social proof. It could be a testimonial, a client logo, a stat. Then ask yourself, does this actually build authority, or am I just making noise? Then drop a comment and tell me one thing that you're going to make more specific this week. I genuinely read every comment and I'll share my take on as many that I can. The goal isn't to prove that you're popular, it's to prove that you know what you're doing. It's a big difference.